Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Dumpster Cam. I am coming at you today with a little bit of a different video, but still a fun video. And I thought it would be fun to show you guys everything I got my family for Christmas. I have actually tried to film this video before, like yesterday, and I put all three of my family members, my mom, dad, and sister, in one video. And it just ended up being so rushed and still so long. So I am going to break it up, and we're going to do just my dad first in this video, and then tomorrow I will post my mom, and then the day after that I'll post my sister, as long as everything goes to plan. So let me get this situated and I will be right back. So starting with the stocking, I am getting my family's, I'm filling stockings for my family this year just because I think it's fun. My parents will probably fill stockings for my sister and I as well, but I have small things. I figured it might as well put some in a stocking. This stocking came from the Five Below dumpster quite a few years ago, so it's nothing special, but it works. So let's see what I got there. I love to thrift, if you know my videos, and I have done a lot of Christmas thrifting this year, so I'm excited to show you those things. But first, let's just start with some of the basics. 3 lottery tickets. Who doesn't love lottery tickets? This is a pair of nice merino, 2-pack of merino blend socks. These are from Marshall's. I had a gift card, so I used some of that for those. This might seem odd, and it kind of is odd, but these are some COVID-19 tests. My library was giving out a ton of these for free, so I took some. My family's getting COVID tests in their stockings, just because it helps to know, you know, if you do feel sick and you take the test and you're positive, it helps to know how to treat it. You know what I mean? So there's that. I have some EOS chapstick. Dads get chap lip too. So there's that. That is a regift. Obviously, I haven't used it. I'm not against regifting. I'm all for it. I have a ton of chapstick that I have recently gotten, so that's going to him. This I got in a 4-pack on Amazon, so not thrifted or anything. It is some hand sanitizer. Little one's going to each member of my family. And now let's get to some thrifted stocking items. So this is kind of like a, I don't know, it just seemed like a basic dad thing to me. It's a slide-free pad. You know, you stick it on, you can stick your keys and stuff to it. This was $1. Like I said, I tried to film this video before, so most of the price tags have been taken off, or when they write on it with pen, I've rubbed that off already because I thought I was going to post the other video, but it was just not good. So that was $1 from the thrift store. This really cute little soap net was 50 cents from the thrift store. These are all brand new. You can put like your little soap slivers in there and still scrub-a-dub-dub. And then, you know, a little DIY survival bracelet. Let's get crafty up in here. That's fun. And then this is silly. I got 6 of these little off-brand Lego jungle animals. Who knows what it is? I don't know. It was $2.12 for the 6-pack, so they were like 35 cents each. I'm just giving a few to each of my family, and we'll do it on Christmas just as a fun little activity. So that's it for the stocking. All right, here is my dad's haul. And normally I struggle a little bit shopping for my dad, just because, you know, he's a man, I'm not a man. And he's pretty low-key. Like, he doesn't have major interests or express tons of stuff that he loves, or, you know, dad things. But this year, I just kept finding things, and I was like, my dad would like this. This is my dad. I need to get this. So I think I did really good for him this year. I'm excited. Like I said, a lot of this is thrifted or on clearance, or I got good deals. And before I start, for those of you who don't know or who haven't been here in a while, my dad, about 5 weeks ago, his mitral valve burst unexpectedly, so he had emergency open heart surgery. It was a very scary time for us. He was on ECMO, life support, he was intubated, all of that stuff, and he was not expected to recover at first. But he did, miraculously, and we are so thankful. And it was a long journey, but not nearly as long as we were told it would be, and he is doing fabulously. He just had his follow-up appointment with the surgeon 2 days ago, and the surgeon opened up the appointment by saying, you know, hello, miracle man, and he was like you had one foot in the grave, and all of this stuff. So, you know, we are very happy, and I'm happy to be in the place where I am this year that I can buy these things for my family, and show my love and appreciation for all of them, and it's fun. So let's get into it. We will start right here. This is actually a restaurant brewing company in my sister's town, and it's a very small little town. And it's funny because I found this shirt at the thrift store at the Salvation Army about 40 miles from my sister's town. And I never look in clothes, especially men clothes. Why would I be looking there? And I was just skimming through and I found it. And I was like, I have to get this. She always, always, always buys something either from this place or the little coffee beer shop that they have in her town as well. And like some sort of merch, and gives it to my dad, but she didn't this year. So I was like, I'll buy it for her. I'll buy it for him and then have her give it to him, because it just makes more sense for her to give it to him. I don't live there and I don't go to this restaurant with them. So this was $2 from Salvation Army. I will give that to my sister and she'll pass that on to my dad as a gift. Did I say it was $2? Really cheap. These are the $5 pajama pants from Old Navy on Black Friday. I've had these since then. I don't even know, honestly, if they're going to fit him that well anymore. He's lost a lot of weight in his ordeal, but I don't know, just tighten up the drawstring, I guess. Below that, I have some nice slippers. These are just from Amazon. They were, I don't know, $10 to $15, something like that. They have a nice hard sole. He did specifically ask for these. I feel like I buy him slippers every year, so that's a good purchase for him. This is a Nautomax, which at first I didn't know what it was either, but I was like, I think that looks useful. It is for when you sleep, to put in between your legs, when you sleep on your side, to help like your hips and your joints and everything. Personally, I sleep with a body pillow in between my legs. I absolutely recommend sleeping with something in between your legs. It just really helps the hips. And when my dad was in the hospital and he was still hooked up to everything, he just kept asking if he could sleep on his side, and the doctors had to tell him no and everything. So I got this for him so he can put it in between his knees or legs when he is sleeping on his side. That was $4 from the thrift store. And then for $2 from the thrift store, I found the absolute cutest in the entire world, teeny tiny little golf looking bag with Santa golfing on it. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? My dad does love to golf. He golfs all the time whenever he gets a chance. So I picked that up. And then from Amazon, I got him a golf glove, which he needs. And then this, I don't know if he needs it, but he does golf in all weather. It's just like a golf bag cover. So I'll put those in there. This was $2 at the thrift store. The glove was just from Amazon. I have another, hey, she's biting things. I have another large pack of nice white Dickie socks. These were also from Marshall's. They used up the rest of the gift card, and they were only $10 for all of these socks. So I thought, again, that was a good deal. Moving back here, this was $5 on clearance at Walmart, and it is just this little pickleball set. It has 2 paddles and a ball, Pickle Pro, and I thought this was a really good find because literally like 3 days before my dad had his whole ordeal, he signed my mom and him up for an introduction to pickleball clinic at the local rec center. Obviously, they weren't able to do that, but now we go to the gym and we walk the track, and we can overlook the pickleball courts. And they keep saying, you know, one day we'll get there. So I got him this. It was only $5. I was like, what the heck? That's perfect. So I picked that up as a little incentive to get back into pickleball or start pickleball. All of my wrapping always comes from the thrift store, but look at this super cute golf club and memorabilia wrapping paper. I'll use that for my dad. Super cute. I did not get my dad a puzzle, but I know that my mom and my sister are both getting him a puzzle for Christmas. So I found this at the thrift store for $1.50. It is brand new, and it's just a puzzle sorter. They're little plastic squares that you can sort the colors in, or the, border, or if you want to do 2 different puzzles at once, whatever. So for $1.50, I was like, that is a great little add-on. So I got that. And then this big barbell set, it is geared towards women, but that doesn't really matter. This was $12.81 from the thrift store, brand new as you can see. And my dad was just recently cleared to lift 10 to 20 pounds. Lifting is kind of the one thing that I think he's kind of scared to start just because of the scar and the heart and all of that stuff. So I think this will help. He is also starting cardio rehab therapy in January per the doctor's recommendation. So he can take some of those exercises home and do them here. It has different weight options. I thought that would work for him. And then this I thought was super cute. I scoured the thrift stores for Tin Man related items, and there was one. It was new in box, so it's super cool. But it was like the old school vintage Ken Barbie doll dressed as Tin Man. But the thrift store had it as $18, and this one was only $10 from Amazon. And this one's much cuter. The Ken was big, and it's a doll. I did like that the Ken had a little heart on it. This one does not, but that's okay. I got this because if you know the story of the Wizard of Oz, the Tin Man needs his heart. He needs a heart, his little watch clock heart, whatever. And my dad just got his heart fixed, so I thought that was a cute little connection. I'm also going to have him open this at the same time as one of my mom and sister's gifts, so you'll have to stick around to see what that little connection there is. So I'm going to wrap this up, and then this that I got essentially for free on Black Friday, I will put on the outside of the wrapping as the heart. So that's just for him for his heart surgery. And then the very last thing I don't actually have, but I do have this. And I got this because I'm going to take the little wooden dogs off of it and use it as part of the wrapping, with the ribbon and bow. I just made a small donation to the Therapy Dog Foundation that works at the hospital my dad was in, and they are sending me a note stating that. They said it should be here by Christmas, so they have like literally one more mail day. Otherwise, they can email me the note. This was like literally pennies because it was 75% off, but they work at the hospital, and as soon as my dad was able to wake up and have the dogs visit, that's all he talked about. He just wanted the dogs. Every time he heard something in the hallway, he was like, oh, a dog, a dog. So he really appreciated them, and they definitely brightened his spirits in the hospital. So I made a small donation. It's not really for him. It is in his in his honor. Is that, in his celebratory honor, I guess. So he will open that on Christmas as well. And that's it. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with this haul of Christmas goods. Let me see if I can gather together all of the thrifted stuff. This, and his shirt. Plus a few things in the stocking. So all in all, I had a really fun time scouring the thrift stores. I've been going quite frequently. It's time for me to pull back now that Christmas is here. But that was fun, and the rest of it was decently priced as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, tune in pretty soon, tomorrow or the next day or whatever, to see my mom and my sister's haul. Lots of thrifted and clearance items as well. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Dumpster Cam. And I will be back soon with more cool, fun, whatever videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.